sideline.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run it here with Edmonds. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Again, it's Cohen. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On first down, Trubisky. Open man, Tanner Gabriel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
18.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
On first down, Cohen. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. The Bears on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for it with Cohen, and he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. That'll go as a loss of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Hey, Alpha.
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. Touchdown, Chicago! Trey Burton, 43 yards as the Bears push further out in front. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Hey, wahoo!
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they will score a pick 6.
No man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash. 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 Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash, put on the gas. I will not crash. 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash, 100 yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call us up making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off poof, magic. Now watch me.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men.
At their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Roethlisberger. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forcing incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Here's Roethlisberger. shot at the 46-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. The 20. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 41 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Bang, 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 bang. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Switch. Check 26, check 26. Watch safety creep, watch safety creep. Alert.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
Get ready.
At their own 32-yard line.
57.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They will run for the first time here with White, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run with.
They'll run on first down. Edmonds, he's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Past the 20 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 54 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On second down, it's Cohen. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Cameron Hayward on the tackle. It's a gain of 2.
Here's Trubisky to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Trey Burton, 70 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bears 14, Steelers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
No. He's checking.
On second down now, Edmonds. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bilal Nichols. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Bravo.
Right here.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A huge play there for Chicago. 78 yards. So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring him.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and sing Kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Tariq Cohen with his second touchdown here in this first half. As the Bears push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's 9-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Hey, high 7.
50 yards, boys. 50 yards.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. First down, here's White. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 47.
On 2nd and 12, Roethlisberger on the screen. This is Edmonds. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. The Steelers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12.
Ready? Like 20.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Well, they do get 9 there on the dump-off, but it's not enough. It's 4th down. Now it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the... And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Boswell good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Steelers 14.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And he cuts it right into space. Touchdown, Chicago! Tariq Cohen on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
Steelers 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lip your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But There's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Roethlisberger. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Johnson, the intended target. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This fielded at the 2. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll start the third quarter with a run by Cohen. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. They try again with Cohen. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Mark 55! Mark 55! Hey, exit! Watch the pass!
On third down, Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 45-yard line. First down, Cohen, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cohen, and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. They'll run forward Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery taking it in as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be taken short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Roethlisberger now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with White, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Roethlisberger, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th.
Easy. Alert.
Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They run the draw play. This is White. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols.
Alert. Hey, Steve 6.
From the 39, Roethlisberger. And his throw is incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start. The Steelers on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brings up 4th down.
24. Middle. 5. 57 to Mike. 57. 2. You got nothing to that. World.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
Jack 16.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a short...
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did, huh?
Playing skills.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch 'cause you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating 'cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not save us, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, watch out for I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I
legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long. Say I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my fit. X slick, then hit with the. Back then, used to out the zip. Blood is back, then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these 4 things pull out the VIP. Suck, turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story f***ed if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash got him. Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
When the time flies, have so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Have so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop. Don't look so shocked. It's nothing new. Okay. Death comes in threes. Wins come in twos. Cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news. Hey. I do a good job, pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on and hood on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one, they wanna keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense, I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Yeah. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now with the play clock winding down, Jason Garrett opts to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, you got 3. 154,
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 29-yard line. Here we go. Go right in. Here we go, 46. We own this. 46.
To throw is Prescott. Connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got room. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 62 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Forbath, the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. I got him, back to mine. I got him. Mike,
they'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards into Chicago, 1st down. They run. This is Cohen. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 38.
From just shy of midfield, Trubisky. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now it's Trubisky. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check 3. Kill. Swerve, hey. Come to me, it's me. 26.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Prescott now from the 50. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Cooper was the target there. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, orbit. 48th month, 48th month. I know you ain't got it. Check 48's the mic. Check 48.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. 9 yards is the pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1.
Check it back.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Now Pollard, and he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
Hey, everybody, 57. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Everybody, go to 54, go to 54. Mike 57.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tavon Austin, 28 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing here, Trubisky. Finding Gabriel, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Trubisky, the screen pass here to Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards is the pickup there on a 1st down for Chicago. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Trubisky to throw again. Robinson's got it. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Trubisky gives to Cohen, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Trubisky, he'll try and set up the screen. It's complete, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. 23 yards for the touchdown, as they are now on the board here in the first half. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. On 1st down, Pollard, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be pop.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen his second touchdown of the night, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Point after, right down the middle, and we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
From the 30 on second down, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47.
Check three, check three, check three.
Now Elliott. And an alley to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Pollard. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
At their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Trubisky to throw. He finds Robinson. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson. 59 yards, and the Bears have retaken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
They'll run on 1st down. Pollard. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Here's Pollard again. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Didn't get a whole lot there, but at least he got out of bounds, stopped the clock.
True on every count there, because I know for a fact that when that call came in, it was tagged with these words. Make sure to tell him, if he doesn't have anything, get out of bounds. Save the time on the clock. Now they've got to start considering what their play calling is because they've got to push it downfield.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Switch it, come on, switch it.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott escaping the pressure right. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go.
On 1st down, Pollard. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Pollard. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
We're going to 54.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A 1st down carry by Elliott. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth-quarter lead.
Hey, 47. Gun. 57 to Mike. I want that. Give it 26.
Here's Prescott. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Subsequent gains of 3, 4, and now 5 yards. Good enough for the first down.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Now Elliott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They'll try again with Elliott. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy. I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good.
Hey, check. Hey, kill. 47. Check. 49. Check 49. Check. It's free. Here we go, 47. 26.
4th down, Prescott. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bears will get the football back. They'll start things on 1st with Torrey Cohen. And this will be a gain of right around 3.